what's up guys? My name's Crystal and this is John, and today we're going to tell you a little bit about ourselves and our background and kind of how we've gotten to be at the point that we are today. So most of our background has been in the restaurant industry. I know that's where we met about 4 years ago, and I was working two jobs at the time. I was working an office job during the day, and I was working a serving job, at the restaurant at night. And I know John as well was working two jobs at the time that we met. He was actually working in two different restaurants. And so, as you can imagine, both of our schedules were very hectic. And I also have three kids, so that was, a big thing for me, was that I have always wanted to be able to earn an income and be able to have time with my kids and take vacations, and have them enrolled in sports and things like that. And that just never has been a possibility, with working nights and working weekends and working holidays. And then John came into the mix. And so, that added, an additional person that I wanted to spend time with and do things with. And basically the lifestyle that we were living at the time just didn't make that possible for us. So we were looking for a way out, and I'm going to turn it over to John just for a second so he can tell you a little bit about his background, and then we'll tell you, how we found our way out.
Hey guys, like she said, my name's John, and that is my girlfriend Crystal. She's right. We've been together for for almost 4 years. We actually met in the restaurant industry, and later on, worked together at 4 other different jobs. But for the most part, they were all restaurants. We always knew that we wanted to do something different. We always knew that we wanted to have more opportunities, have the things in life that we basically felt like we just deserved because we busted tail doing it, or to acquire it. But for me, I knew my tipping point and my rock bottom was, up until about 6 months before I left the restaurant industry. I worked for a company for well over 7 years. And, for a long time it was promised this, promised that, promotions, raises, more responsibilities, possible chances of moving up in the company, other places throughout the country, because I like to travel. And was quick kind of surpassed by somebody, or chosen by somebody that had been there for a month, only because of the politics. They knew somebody that I kind of basically didn't. And so from there, I just, wondered why, I was able to, I guess in a sense, quickly get passed over, and it just weighed on me and weighed on me. And I knew that I needed to do something different, and that I needed to find something that gives me that financial freedom, that gives me that time freedom to be able to do the things that I wanted to do, like spend time with Crystal, spend time with the kids, go do things with the kids that they wanted to do, and so one night, me and Crystal were sitting on the couch, and we came across this young lady on social media that had basically almost the same story that we did. Had kind of some things happen, and was looking for chances and doors to open, and with listening to her do that, we related. So we signed up, attended the 1 hour workshop. Got a lot of really great information, was able to ask the questions that we wanted to know personally, that, really kind of related to us and what we were looking for, and got the answers that we were looking for. So from that point, we knew that we wanted to do it. So we did. Months later, we no longer work in the restaurant industry. We make our own hours. We were able to do, all the things with the kids that we wanted to do. We're able to actually ask them what particularly they would like to do, and we could do it because we have the financial freedom to be able to say, you know what, let's do it. So, if this really relates to anybody, please, I'm a real person. She's a real person. This is true. If anybody that might know me, you can ask them, and they'll tell you that's right. That's me. So, if this is really something that you could really relate to and could possibly be interested in, please don't hesitate, to click that link above and, get into that 1 hour workshop. All you need is a name and an email address. We're not asking for credit cards. We're not asking for account information or anything like that. And that's all you need. And from there, I'll pass it back to Crystal, and she can kind of, guide you a little bit better.
Hey guys, so yeah, if any of this sounds familiar to you and you're just tired of, working the 9 to 5 job or working late hours in a restaurant and just not really being able to have time freedom or financial freedom to be able to do things like travel or have kids in sports and, all of those things, then
Or collect toys.
then you definitely want to, take an hour out of the day to register for the workshop and listen to what there is to offer. I mean, I can tell you our life was changed drastically whenever I came across this, and honestly, we couldn't be happier. Now we're able to have the kids in sports and we're able to take vacations and just able to have all of the freedom that we've never been able to achieve before, even though we've worked really hard to get it. So go ahead and click the link above. You can comment more info below and I'll send you a message if you have any more questions, and we look forward to seeing you on the other side.